not going to be taken away with him at all. But getting to Chris Finch, we can. I'd like to hear your opinion on the hiring, and if you like it, what are your thoughts on it?
So for me, I didn't know anything about Chris Finch until last night, and I know you do. I knew you kind of knew who he was. You kind of knew he was a potential candidate for the job.
Yeah,
So I'm coming at this from a completely outsider thing. From what I've read about him, it just seems like he is an offensive minded guru. He's very smart offensively, and when you combine that with our roster, I think that's going to be a great fit. And I was reading about him in Denver and how a lot of people credit him for Jokic and Murray really coming out and becoming the superstars that they are. And when you kind of look at Cat and Jokic, you can compare them, and then Murray and like Anthony Edwards, you can compare them. So I think he has a lot of experience with the type of roster that we have. So yeah, I'm excited, and he's a winner, man. He won the D League championship. He has head coaching experience, just not in the NBA. And you look at his the recent franchises he's been with; those are all winning franchises. Maybe not the Pelicans, but the rest of them are all like organizations that know how to win. And we need to bring that into the Minnesota Timberwolves. We need to bring winning in and change the culture. So I'm
yeah.
happy with it. I'm happy
I'm
with it.
I, Same here. You know, he coached his coaching career I think did start in Great Britain actually, and then he was a coach in Belgium for a little bit. Finally made his way into the NBA realm when he was a D League coach. He won D League Coach of the Year, won a D League championship. Um, that's where he kind of got his start into the NBA, and that's where he arrived at the Pelicans, who at the time were a very good roster. They had Drew Holiday, they had Anthony Davis, and that's when DeMarcus Cousins was an MVP candidate. So he is credited for a lot of AD's development, a lot of that team's success on offense, and he kind of made that Twin Towers idea work
Yeah.
offensively there for them. As you said, he's also with the Nuggets too, the 2017 Nuggets, which were the team we beat in the play-in game to go to the playoffs. And that team, though, was kind of the start of, you could tell that Nuggets team was going to be a perennial playoff team,
Yep.
that season. Um, Obviously, most recently with the Raptors, the offense, of course, is good. Anybody under Nick Nurse and anybody that Nick Nurse gives credit to, I trust wholeheartedly, because Nick Nurse, in my opinion, is the brightest coach in the NBA right now. I think he's the best coach in the NBA. So I mean, you saw Nick Nurse's parting interview. He's not obviously not happy he lost Chris Finch, but he said he deserved the starting job. He deserves to be a head coach. So I'm extremely happy with the hire. It's Gerson's guy. He
Yeah.
coached in Houston for a little bit, and he's had success everywhere he's went. He's had a winning team, legitimately everywhere he's went. So
And you
I would hope that wouldn't slow down now. I can hope he can bring us to a winning record eventually next season. Um, but yeah, he's got a lot to work with. He's got the youngest roster in the NBA to make into something. He's got like 4 or 5 Anthony Davises, Jokic's, Murray's. He's got a lot of project players that he can really make something special of. So I'm really excited. Obviously, a lot of people wanted Kenny Atkinson because of the D'Lo connection. No, I think after hearing more and reading more about Chris Finch, even just last night, I knew a little bit about him before, as Peyton said, but I read deeply on him last night. He's my top candidate for sure.
Yeah, and it's just so exciting, man, to have something to be excited about. Cause I was texting Chris after right after the next game, and I was like, dude, I don't even know what to talk about on the next Timberwolves talk because it's just the same shit every single game. Like I don't even there's no new topics we can talk about.
There's always, we go down early. There's a massive comeback.
And we
We
can't
take the
talk
lead and
about
we blow
Ricky
the game.
Rubio blowing the game because we've already talked about that 6 times. So like I was honestly like I don't even know if we should have a Timberwolves talk because I don't know what to talk about. And then boom, the
It
Woj
was so out of the
bomb.
blue, dude. I thought it was fake when I got the notification. When I saw when I saw the Woj tweet, because I have his Twitter notifications on. I saw it on my phone while I was doing homework, and I'm like, wait, this actually, like, I was, because no one thought he was gonna get fired this season. And it said Ryan Saunders has been dismissed from the Timberwolves. And Like the way they worded it though, too, the dismissed. I was like, what does that mean? Like, does that mean he's gonna be like take a 2 week leave or what? What's gonna happen? But no, he's like, just say fired. Why do you have
Yeah.
to say dismissed?
Well, I love how they also posted a graphic like, "Thank you, Ryan." Imagine me getting fired from Big Guy's Barbecue for being late or something, then they, like, post something on Facebook, "Thank you, Peyton, for your years of service. Happy to fire you."
Well,
Like
that's more so like that would be you doing something like that'd just be you doing poorly at your job and them
yeah,
thanking you.
me sucking at serving and, like, just messing up, and then they're like, "Thank you for what you've done here." Like, what?
And
Like,
that
how did
that comment thread was not pro Ryan. I could tell you that that comment thread was a W chain. I think it's the kids call it these days.
well, I'm just kinda happy now these fans, like, now they can shut up. Now they can't blame every freaking game on Ryan because he's gone.
True.
He's
True.
gone. You're done. Like, now what? How long does it take these fans to turn on Chris Finch? I saw someone, comment on the Timberwolves post of when they hired him that said, "I don't know about this guy, but I think we should fire him already." And I thought that was funny because that's basically what's gonna be. If he starts losing games, everyone's gonna jump ship already, and that's just why I hate the fan base of the
Yeah,
Timberwolves.
it's